Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, social media world? It's your boy Sincere, J Red, Flatbush, Brooklyn. You already know. Welcome to the page. Like and subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, I appreciate you. Thank you. Because you could be doing anything with your time right now. And you sitting, standing, driving, whatever it is you're doing. I appreciate you taking the time out to listen to what I got to say. So thank you. Like I always say, if this don't apply, then let it fly. Social media world, what's going on, my peoples? In the past, I've constantly asked some feedback, some comments, and I get it, but I still do appreciate the little bit of likes, a little bit of subscribes I do have. Hopefully, the message be hitting home, and if they don't, hopefully you can share that and send it to anybody who you think it could be useful for, because sometimes just hearing the right things at the right time. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Today is actually my 2-year anniversary of me opening the YouTube page and stretching myself and committing to try to send you guys a video at least a couple times a month. Doesn't always go that way, but listen, I can only hold myself accountable. Life is life. Like I said, this is my second year. This video would be the 90th video that I've done, which is kind of weak when you think about it. 90 videos in 2 years. I gotta go a lot harder. But I got a lot more work to do. You guys are growing with me with my page. And, I appreciate you guys. I'm doing this for my people. I know how it is. I'm a regular person just like you. Ain't nothing different between me and you, except probably what I do with my time and maybe our occupations and, of course, how we think and the thoughts we have. And, of course, there's a lot of differences, but you guys know what I mean. But I'm going to go a lot harder, social media world. I'm going to go a lot harder. I got to put a lot more work in. I want to build my brand, and I have to remind myself why I started this YouTube page in the first place. Because sometimes, I'm not going to lie, sometimes I get discouraged when I'm not getting feedback, when I'm not hearing comments, or if I'm not where I feel I should be. But like I said, it's only 2 years. How far are we going to go? Especially from a person who is not a social media person, period. Like, this is not what I do. This is what I'm doing. This is what I would love to do, but this is still fairly new for me. It still doesn't come natural. I'm sure you guys can hear when I do my videos, you hear my little slip ups, you hear me fumbling my words, or, probably using some words the wrong way. But I had to stretch. Man. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. You know what I mean? And I know you guys constantly, most of my videos, there's some type of self-awareness or self-growth or conscious awareness, basically building yourself up and trying to master you. That's what I'm all about. I feel like until the day that we die, until the day that we leave this earth, that should be our number one goal, is to master ourselves, master our thoughts, put yourself in a position where people, places, and things don't throw you off, don't hinder your mood. And on top of that, for you to just stop self-sabotaging your life, yourself, with your thoughts. Because where you at in life is solely on the thoughts that you've been thinking, which created your actions and your habits, and your habits and your thoughts create your reality. Some people might be in good situations and positions as far as occupations and net worth, but it all boils down to what you, what's the conversation you're having with yourself in your mind, in your downtime, in your spare time, when everything is quiet, where the bells and whistles is not distracting you, the outside world is not distracting you. That's where things really happen, and change is important, as long as I keep doing these videos, it's always going to be a topic about self-help, whether it's with you, a relationship with you, or a relationship with your significant other, because I know what I know what it has done for me. I know where I was at, and I still fail social media world, but we have to learn and notice the difference between a temporary failure, temporary setback, to a complete failure, like you give up. You can't give up. As long as you woke up this morning and you got breath in your lungs, no matter what's going on with you, regardless if you're sick, you have some type of ailments, or family issues or relationship issues or career issues or whatever issues you have, as long as you woke up this morning, you have a chance to make a difference in here. It starts in there first. You got to make that difference in there, and that will create your reality. And it took me a long time to kind of figure that out. I'm still practicing that because I have a habit. I have habits that, I've been doing for years. It's hard to just change the way you were thinking for 10, 20 plus years, what you've been doing for 10, 20 plus years, to now reform that and just do something completely different. A lot of people wait till they hit rock bottom to do that. And I think we should start implementing and taking a proactive approach to your life. And life is really your thoughts. All you really have control over is how you think. And how you think is going to make your mood, how you feel, what you do with your day, what you do just in general. It all boils down to the mind. And we have to learn to differentiate, because thoughts are going to be coming in left and right. You know what I'm saying? Not every single thought you want to marry. When I say marry, mean wholeheartedly believe that thought, because, you know, we are not our mind. You know what I'm saying? Our mind is not us. Our mind is going to tell us, you ain't good enough, you ain't shit, or whatever negative things. And you have to serve, you have to pay attention and watch these thoughts as they come in, and reject the ones that you feel like is hindering you, that's not serving you, that's not making you feel good, that's bringing you to a low level energy, and accept the ones that's making you feel good, the ones that's making you feel joy, love, positive, optimistic. These are the thoughts that we really have to pay more attention to and ride that wave. And when you have an idle mind, life be lifing. So depending on what's going on in your world, you might not be happy with where you're at in life. You might have a lot of regrets. You gotta let that things go. You have to learn to detach, because that's gone. And you focusing on that, and you constantly keeping that in the forefront of your mind, is not doing you any good but keeping you in that position. You know what I'm saying? You might distract yourself with some positive things like going to the gym, going to work, playing with your children, chilling with friends, going on vacations, and things of that nature. But like I said a couple minutes ago, it all comes back to how you feel about you, the thoughts you think, and when none of these distractions are around, when you have absolutely no distractions going on in that present moment, how are you feeling with you? And that's why I like to, with my free time, I don't do it as often as I used to, because I'm a human being. I'm still growing, but I like to read. I like to read self help books. I like to help myself grow on a mental level because I know once I get full control over my thoughts and how I feel, like I said, not even control over your thoughts because, like I said, thoughts are going to come and go, but just basically knowing which ones is working for me and which ones are not working for me because I still stress from time to time. I still think negative from time to time. Sometimes throughout our life, these things are going to happen. They come in waves and flux. There's nobody in this world, I don't care how much YouTube videos you watch, how many celebrities you see, everybody has their days. Not everybody's 100% happy all the time. And that's okay. But you can't let that hinder you. You gotta just accept that for what it is and just keep a positive mindset that I don't like to use the words fake it to make it, but we gotta tell ourselves and be our biggest coach, be our biggest cheerleader that today we woke up. Every day and in every way we get better and better. And for me, what works for me and what helps me is, like I said, reading, applying and implementing new information, tools that's gonna help me redirect me and keep me focused and keep me because everybody's life situation is different. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody came from a great background. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's just bubbly and just birds and bees and butterflies is flying around their head and they're just in this bliss. It's not like that. They might front for you if they want, but naturally, I don't think nobody's like that on a daily basis. You know what I mean? You have to take control over that, where you don't allow yourself and people, places, and things to kind of make you feel unhappy or add, or I should say, not add, but subtract to your happiness. Because at the end of the day, peace of mind is everything. So when you want change, change starts with you. Can't change nothing else but yourself. And as we can see, we all know that's not the easiest thing to do because there's things that we tell ourselves that we want to change about ourselves that we still ain't doing. You might tell yourself, I'm going to do A, B, and C tomorrow. And when tomorrow comes, you might make an excuse depending on how you feel, your mood, what happened the night before, the thoughts you're having. Now you don't want to do it no more. So you need to focus on that. So the day you leave this earth, you should constantly be trying to master yourself and elevate and put new information in your brain. Because like I said, and like I say, we only know what we know up until this present moment. And, you know, some of us know a lot. And even if we do know, we're not even implementing and applying what we know. So is it really useful? I can know how to, I could read a book about flying a plane, but if I don't go behind the cockpit and actually practice flying a plane, it's just kind of useless information. You know what I mean? So we have to implement and apply information, new information. You can't keep doing what you've been doing. You got to override that. You know what I'm saying? Or you'd be where you want to be. We all know there's all type of things that we want to do where we feel that we need to be and we're not there. But if you keep doing the same thing you've been doing for the last couple of years, you're going to keep getting the same results in the next couple of years. So I appreciate you guys. Like I said, this is my second year. It was a big stretch for me. I'm not a social media person. I've never been on social media my entire life. This is all still new to me. And I appreciate you accompanying me on my journey. And it's only going to get better. I promise you. And you need to tell yourself that regardless of where you at in life, where you feel you should be grateful that you got up. Be grateful that you are in control of how you want to feel, the thoughts you want to accept and reject. Start practicing rejecting those narcissistic thoughts or those thoughts that make you feel low vibration, low energy, and just make a difference. Change starts with you. Sincere J. Red, Flatbush, Brooklyn. You already know.